Alright, what's up, guys? So, I did a video talking on this game not too long ago, and I feel like that it's one of those things where I need to do, because I believe this is an early access game. Let me open it up on Steam real quick. Contractville. I'm just gonna search because sometimes Steam be taking a while to open up and things, but I'm for certain that this is an early access game. So I don't know. Maybe it is a thing where I just need to wait until this game is outside of early access, and then yeah, overall, I can say good things about it. But it's definitely one of those games where I feel that I need to warn people about it, because if you're thinking something along the lines like House Flipper, I have to say that this game, it does one up House Flipper though, because it's an open world game. But at the same time, it does things to you to where it's like you're gonna be frustrated pretty much, and I was trying to like find other ways to say it, but no, playing this game, it's gonna have you frustrated at times, because there's this mission that they wanted me to do, and I had to actually look up a guide outside of the video game because they have like their little guidebook within the game. I had to look on a guide on a separate website to figure out that when you're doing that mission, I think I've talked on this before, but when you're doing that mission where you have to take the recycled items and then send it off to like that like garbage field place or whatever, it's like outside of town, but they have it where you can like separate your trash. So doing that mission, they like sell recycled items. So I'm trying to do that mission, and for some reason, and that's the thing where it's like, okay, let me know that the trash has to be filled all the way up so it can turn into a box, because I'm not gonna know that if it doesn't tell me that. That's why I'm like, I just feel like at times there'd be a lack of communication with games. Contractville is one of them. It lacks in communication. But yeah, it didn't tell me that I need to fill up the trash in order to sell whatever items comes from the trash bins and stuff outside your character's home. So anyways, but yeah, every time when they be all like put you have to like put the trash into a trash bag. So then you go and open up like that wheel thing, like for if you're trying to get like a sledgehammer or switch back to your hand or switch to a paintbrush or stuff like that. So they have trash bag. Why does your character pull out a box? See, and it's stuff like that where I'm like, no, how that needs to be done is don't have it where the whole thing gets highlighted and everything just gets collected. Have it where it's like, it shouldn't be no limit to it. If I want to remove trash from either recycling, the garbage, or compost, whatever it is, I should just be able to do that. It shouldn't be no, oh, you have to like fill it all the way, because I'm not going to know that. And so luckily there was a website that explained that, and so that's how you have to go about it. Then when you're doing a delivery mission, so if you don't use your personal vehicle, you pretty much, so you use a separate truck. You drive all the way out to a location, your other truck gone. Can't call for it, can't do nothing. And it's stuff like that where I'm like, fam, I can't, if I could, I would definitely try to get my money back, because, and I just don't know why I keep giving this game chance after chance after chance, but it's just one of those things where I'm like, look, if you want people to talk good about the game, you're gonna have to do some stuff to the game to fix it. Yeah, you guys might got good ratings now, but I'm like, how long is that gonna last? And I think right now, yeah, it's like, so I think I remember at one point it was at mix, but I think they might have since then came out with an update to where like the recent reviews have been very positive and all reviews have been mostly positive. But I'm like, fam, you gotta do more to this game. I'm like, it's just stuff about it. It's like, yeah, there's still bad reviews that exist about this game, and you can't just look at those bad reviews and just be like, oh well, that's just that person. No, eventually it's gonna get to a point where that's gonna be everybody. So I'm saying it's like with a video game where my thing, if they, I don't know, maybe if the game would have been free, I probably wouldn't have been as critical about it. But it's like I had to spend my money on the game. Yeah, the game is only like what, $20 or something like that. Yeah, 19.99. Still, that's $20 that's coming out of my pocket to support you guys. I'm expecting a video game where I can actually feel, relaxed when playing it. But it's like when I play a game and I feel stressed out, that's not making me feel relaxed. That's not a video game being a stress reliever. Just saying, man, it's just stuff that you gotta do with this game. But it's like definitely have it where it's, the communication from like how to do a mission for, the player, it's just a little bit more easier to understand, you know. So and it's one of those things. I even remember when I did leave a bad review, the developer, it's like they didn't even explain it. I'm like, fam, do you even know how to play your game? It's like it's just things like that where I'm like, bro, you gotta have it where it explains itself better. It's like, if I don't know, fam, I'm not going to know. I ain't never played this game before, and I ain't trying to hear no stuff people talk about, oh, it's a skill issue, it's a skill. I ain't hearing none of that, because on some real life stuff, if I wanted to take, I'm not gonna have it where I go up to my recycling bin and my garbage bin, and I go and pull out a box to just have it where I empty both of them at the same time, and then it turns into a trash bag, and I can't separate it. So on some realistic stuff, yeah, you know it don't work like that. And I'm like, yeah, make it to where it's like, in a situation like this, I feel like these are one of those games where, yes, it needs to be more realistic, just so it could be a little bit more easier to understand. Because how you guys is going about, I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone. So I'm just saying, it's like there's some things that can, change about this game, but I'm stuck with it. Might as well, play it and try to get through it and stuff. But anyways, I mean, they did have it where they added this new update where it's like a go green thing, and that was I had to say, like, that's what kind of opened up the door for this game again, was seeing that. And I'm like, oh, okay, I guess they, got like a good thing going with it. But yeah, that's just how you guys go about doing missions. I'm like, y'all gonna have to fix that. Y'all gonna have to change it up, fix it to where it's just a little bit more, yes, realistic. So, but anyways, with that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe if you are new to the channel, and peace.